Hey, everybody. How y'all doing today? Great. I hope. Had to get in some, do you remember house? It's a wonderful day, y'all. It's a blessing to be here. It's a blessing to be here. Absolutely. So today's topics are the law of intention. The law of intention. And there's a lot of steps to the law of intention. Okay. Next, we're going to be talking about the affirmations challenge as well as the post-op challenge. And is there a water shortage? Is there a water shortage? So let me just get this in here for a minute. Let's see here. Just trying to get some people in here. Hey. Maybe. I don't know. All right, let's go with that. So you're listening to the Let's Talk with Carolyn radio show today on Sador Radio. So let's do some housekeeping. If you have not already shared, please share the broadcast. We are live on Facebook. This will be uploaded to YouTube. You can also download it on the actual radio station app at SIDIOR, iPhone or Android. So today's topic. Let's start off with the water shortage. I don't know if y'all noticed it or not, but if you are, well, a lot of people are water drinkers, but some people are more water drinkers than others. Have you noticed that the markets that you go to, they might not have no water? Like nowhere. Literally nowhere. Me and my daughter went to, I believe it was 3 different markets between the two of us. No water. I don't know what's going on, but there's literally, we can't find no drinking water that we drink. We don't drink spring water, so we stick mainly towards alkaline water or purified water. Those are 2 types of waters we stick to. And it's no water, nowhere. Nowhere is any water. Like, why? Why ain't no water? I don't get it. Next, I want to talk about, hold on, y'all. I don't want to do that. So today is the law of intention, law of intention. And that's one of the topics that we're going to talk about. And see if I can get this to act right. I don't know. It's not going to act right. I'm going to have to play it by ear. So the law of intention is all about personal growth. I'm going to give you some examples. And some of you may like, she always talking about entrepreneurship. She always talking about entrepreneurship. But today, I'm going to give you an example of other stuff. Are you one of the individuals of the following? You want to make more money at your job. How do you ask your employer for a raise if you think you deserve a raise? You want to ask for time off, vacation time. You want to change jobs to make more money for your family. You want to buy a house. You want to buy a car. You want to buy a boat. You want to buy an island. All these things is part of intentional growth, because you got to do something in order to get it. So we're going to get into that. Planning for personal growth. How do you do that? You got to think about it for number one. You got to write it down. Hi, Apostle April. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Trina. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate. You know what? My sister's is on here. I appreciate y'all. Clapping. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So in order to grow in any of those things or to accomplish any of those things, you have to plan it. And it may be planned up here. It might be. Most people say, well, I'm working on it. Okay. I was talking to a friend today, and we got to talking about goals. Mainly their goals, not so much mine, but theirs. And all I kept hearing was, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Then I asked this question, did you write it down? Well, no, but you're working on it. Okay. Talked to another friend a couple days ago. And this friend has good ideas, great ideas. But every time I have a conversation with her, not yet. What do you mean not yet? If not yet, when? When's the right time to increase your personal growth? Like when? I didn't know it had a time factor on it. So you want to plan for personal growth. You want to get better at what you do, whatever that thing is that you do. You want to become a better person, whatever person you are. You want to become a better person than you was yesterday. If you know you are a jacked up person, but you know you want to change, you got some work to do. You got to put steps in place and be laser focused to say, you know what? I know I'm a messed up person. I know I need to change. I do this, I do that, and I want to better my life. Ladies, I'm talking to you too, especially you young chickies that's out here running rampant. If you know in your heart, here, in case y'all can't see, here. If you know in your heart, in your soul, in your head, in your mind, that you want to make some changes in life, you can't just talk about it. You can't. There's a place for you until you transition to this other side. The reason why this will help you is because it's going to help you gain more and in-depth wisdom and knowledge to know yourself. You got to learn about you. Do you really know who and what you are? Other than what people see you as. Doesn't count. Doesn't matter what they see you as. It's all about how you see yourself. Now, I will say this. If this don't pertain to you, let it ride. Share it with somebody that it pertains to. It is what it is. You may say, that don't pertain to me. I'm going to shut this off. I'm not going to listen. I'm not going to take no copious notes. It may not be for you, but I'm sure you know somebody that could benefit from the message that I am delivering, that can benefit from the message that I am putting up. Okay? So, gain more depth and wisdom as a person. There's something called growth gaps. growth gaps. Those gaps are traps. I'm going to say this again. Growth gaps. Those gaps are traps that keep you from moving forward. Y'all know what my USP? My USP is keep it moving. I'm trying to figure out if I can get that trademark. I don't know, but that's my USP and I'm sticking to it. So you have dreams, aspirations, and goals. Dreams, aspirations, and goals.
Precious Tara.
Why she do this and she know I'm doing my radio right now? I can't answer this. All right, let me try that. So the thing is, what's keeping you from achieving your aspirations, your dreams, your goals? What's keeping you from accomplishing those things? Because that's the trap. All right. Oh, wow. Trying to, hey, Tia, how you doing? You're supposed to be here with me, but I hope you feel better. Assalamu alaikum, sister. So what's keeping you back from achieving your full potential that you were created to be? Are you one of the people that says, you know what, I can just go to work, go home, collect the paycheck, go to work, go home, collect the paycheck? I'm glad you're feeling better, Tia. And, or are you one of those people that think like me? My little wicked thinking, if that's what you want to call it, because I'm an out of the box thinker. And I've always believed since I started working, there has to be something better than just going to work, coming home, go to work, come home, go to work, come home. There has to be something better that life has to offer than just that routine. It has to be. So what I started doing is I started watching other people at a very young age. My family knows this, and they have said and made fun of me, and it's okay today because I can smile about it. My family has said, you know what, Carol, you always into something. You always doing something. When you going to stop? Why should I? If I stop, I will never reach my goals that I set for myself. I had a friend ask me, when you going to retire? I already did. I already retired. And when I said that, he said, no, retire again from what you're doing. I don't need to retire for what I'm doing because what I'm doing is a lifestyle. But I put in the time and the personal growth to make it. So I want to share how you do that with you. You're not going to get my same blueprint. I'm not giving you that. But you're going to get a blueprint. So this is going to happen this week, this Tuesday. And then I'm going to tell you what the topics are that we're going to cover for next Tuesday. These two things is going to prep you for the affirmations challenge so you could be on your way to personal growth. Okay? So if you have not already shared, please share the broadcast. Once again, if you have not already shared, please share the broadcast. If you are watching this on replay on the Sador Radio channel on YouTube, get a pen and paper and share it. And share it. Okay, so let's talk about some of the things that hold people back. And I wrote down 8. 8 of them may pertain to you. 8 of them might not pertain to you. Okay, but they're going to pertain to somebody that you do know. And then I'm going to share with you which one of these I was in and at a younger age, and what prompted me to say, you know what, that's never going to happen to me. I wanted this, I want that. I just have to keep struggling at it. So you're one of the people that feel as though, you know what, growth comes automatically. No, it don't. Growth is a process, and it starts with mindset. Growth doesn't just happen. You have to work on that. You have to put in the time and be focused and work on it, because it just does not happen by chance. It doesn't. And anybody who's into the growth mindset will tell you that, because there's two different types of mindset. I covered this months ago, the fixed mindset and the growth mindset. Anybody who has the growth mindset is going to tell you growth is a journey. Growth is a process. It does not happen by chance, and it certainly doesn't happen automatically. That's one. These are some of the things that may be holding some people back. Why do people do this? Let me try this again, see where we at. Because I can't see when that happens. All right. I thought I lost y'all Facebook, but I see y'all still there. Second is, you don't know how to grow. That's fine. But if you could recognize that you don't know how to grow, your best solution for that is get with someone who can show you how to grow. If not me, somebody else. Preferably, you go to somebody else. And I can recommend you to somebody else. They're right here on Facebook watching me. So if you're one of those individuals that don't know how to grow, how to build up your growth so that you can reach your own next level, regardless of what it is that you want in life, you want a better job, you want to make more money, you want more time off, you want to be in the air all the time, you want to be on a boat some damn where, you want to buy an ocean. All those things takes a growth mindset. It doesn't happen overnight. You got to baby step it until you get to where you want to get to. And here's the thing. You got to invest. And you may like, you know what? Got time for this. I don't have no money for this, Carol. Let me tell you something. I'm sure if you connected with me and we sat down and did a 15-minute consultation, and I listened to you about you telling me you ain't got time, in a 24-hour period, I can guarantee you, I can find a minimum of 2 hours out of your time somewhere in that 24-hour period. This is something that I do with my students who tell me, I don't have time to study. Really? Well, let's talk about what you do in a 24-hour period. I'm going to find you some time to study. And I'm telling you, I will find you some time so you could dedicate to your personal growth. Dedicate to, thanks for the thumbs up, everybody, so that you can dedicate to your personal growth. And we talked about people that say, you know what? It's not the right time. Well, when is the right time? When is the right time? Every time I hear somebody tell me it's not the right time, it's not the right time. Well, when is the right time? Because here's the thing. You keep saying for years, for days, it's not the right time. Well, when is the right time? Only you can answer that. And I'm going to tell you when the right time is now. Right time is now, because if you don't get started, you will never get started. And your dreams and your aspirations will be just that. Unexecutable action of dreams. Because you did nothing with them. You want them, but you're doing nothing with them. Some people live for a yearly vacation. That's cool. I want a vacation every freaking day. Some people want to take a plane trip to wherever, once a year, twice a year. I want to take a plane trip once a month until I can get to take a plane trip every week. That's when it comes to investing in yourself to make things happen. Yes, it's going to cost you some dollars, not free. Personal development means you got to go back to college. You have to go to school. And I don't mean traditional college, traditional school. I'm talking about personal development school, where you got to go back and relearn some stuff on growth, personal development, getting to the next level of whatever it is you want to do. We only got one life, y'all. One. Just one. So why not put yourself in a position of where you can live your life as you see fit, and it's not dictated to you. We grow up with dictation. And in case y'all don't know what I mean, let me help you out. From the time you are born, you are under the care of your parents up until you become a young adult. Okay? Once you become a young adult, there's decisions. There's decisions you have to make. So you go out at a young age, get a job. Atiya says the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The next best time is now. Yay, yay. So you go out and get a job. What happens when you fill out the job application? You fill it out, they look at it, and they decide whether they want to hire you or not. They tell you what days you're working, what hours you're working, when you can take a break, when you can go to lunch, when you clock out, when to return back to work. You do that for 10, 20, 30, 40 years. You put in 8, 10, 12, 16 hours. You are being told what to do. That is tradition. That's the way society has it made. However, not getting biblical with anybody, it does says biblically that you were created to do better. And it's okay to ask for what you want, but don't just ask for what you want. You got to put things in action. You have to execute. You got to have a plan. You got to write it down. You got to invest. All that little money that you blown up on frivolous stuff, that could be investment into your personal development. I hope I'm reaching somebody. I hope I'm reaching minimum. All I'm going to do is reach one person. My cliche, help one person every day, but it just happens to be a fact. So I want y'all to think about this stuff that I'm putting up. Think about it. Next I have is people are afraid of getting it wrong. They're afraid of making mistakes. Here's the thing about mistakes. Mistakes can be made because you learn from them sometime, depending on the mistake. Sometime, depending on the mistake. It's okay to be afraid because you should be doing it afraid anyway. You should be okay with messing it up, because if you mess it up, you know what not to do and you do it better. It's okay. Next, I need to find the best time to start. I agree with Sister T up here. She says the best time to start is now. Some of y'all are waiting on the best time to start. Well, when is the best time to start? Help me out with that one. Help me understand two things. When is the right time to start? Don't know. When is the best time to start? Like, what time of day should I start this? Should I start it next month? Is next month a good time? I want to raise like yesterday. So when should I go into work and be bold enough to ask my employer, like, hey, I think I should get a $10 raise. But you know, your job only dishes out $1 and $5 raises. Maybe not that. I'm gonna say $1 and $3 raises per hour. But you feel as though you want 10. The scary thing about that is once you ask your employer that, is he going to escort you to the door and you won't have a job? Then what is your backup plan if he let your ass go? You got a plan B, plan C, plan D. If you don't, you should. Moving on. You thought it was going to be easy, but you started and you realized, oh man, this stuff right here, I don't think I could do this. This not gonna work for me. So what you do, you quit. You didn't just quit one time, you quit several times. Why did you quit? You just set yourself back. Every time you give up on you, you set yourself back. Stop giving up on you. And stop letting people talk you out of things. Don't do that. They want you like in the box with them. Get out the box. There's nothing in that box. You already in it. You know there's nothing in that box. You got to get out of your comfort zone. Step out of the box so you can grow. Growth mindset, personal development. People like us, we get uncomfortable. We take risks. Life is a risk. Stepping outside your door is a risk. Getting in your car is a risk. Smoking cigarettes is a risk. The state of the economy that we in today is a risk. And people are taking these risks every day. Why not you? Why not you? What you got to lose? Huh? You got nothing to lose if you take a risk. If anything, you're going to learn something. Learn something. Growth mindset. Learn something, y'all. Learn something. So, to do that, according to Jim Rohn, and I have to quote him, and I got to read it because I don't know about heart. According to Jim Rohn, you cannot change your destination overnight. Did I read it right? Yeah. You cannot change your destination overnight, but you can change the direction that you're going overnight. I'm going to repeat that. According to Jim Rohn, a very famous motivational speaker, if you don't know who he is, look him up. Jim Rohn, J-I-M, Jim Rohn, R-O-H-N. Quote, you cannot change the destination overnight, but you can change your direction overnight. Mindset. Just mindset, everybody. Keep that in mind. All right. So this is where you get a pen and a paper. I'm gonna give you some questions. I got some heavy questions to ask y'all, so write them down. Making a transition into intentional growth. Making the transition into intentional growth. I hope he doesn't mind me going over because I am nowhere near done. Big question number one. Where do you want to go in life? Write that down. Where do you want to go in life? What do you want to do? With your job? With your family? With your friends? What do you want to do? What do you want? What do you want to do? That's question number one. Number two, what direction do you want to go in? What direction do you want to go in? And I mean in life. not just for today, in life. Like, plan your life out, because I'm going to be talking about something in a minute, and it's going to require you to have, a calendar, whether it's on your smartphone or it's on paper. I don't have my calendar in front of me. It's on paper. Okay. Third question is, I'm having a hot flash, y'all. What is the farthest you can imagine going? Like, take it, how high do you want to excel? How high do you want to excel? Where do you want to go? How high do you want to take it? How wide do you want to go? How much in depth do you want to go? How high do you want to go? How wide do you want to take it? How in depth you want to go? In depth. Okay? How deep? All of that leads to, if you answer those 3 questions and you keep it real with yourself, I'm having a hot flash, and you keep it real with yourself, that is the start of your personal growth journey. All right? It is going to require some investment. And you may say, Carol, well, how much is it going to cost? I don't know. For you, I know how much it costs for me. I'm investing all the time in myself, but I can't give you my number. My number is going to be different from your number. So if you're asking like, well, how much is it going to cost for me to invest in myself, for me to get better, for me to be a better person than I was yesterday, for me to be a better person than I was last year, what do I got to do? How much is it going to cost me? I can't give you that number. Everybody growth pattern is different. Everybody growth blueprint is different. So the investment is going to be different. I hope y'all understanding that. When I say investment, I mean dollar and time. They meet up. Dollar and time, they meet up, but you are leveling up on your personal growth pathway. So next I have on here is, no, I'm not even going to say that. I'm going to say this. One of my backgrounds that I use, y'all will see my name. You'll see my USP, keep it moving. And you'll also see an acronym. Some people have asked me, what do that acronym mean? And I'm going to share that with you. Be all you can be. BAYCB. On one of my backgrounds that I use when I go live, you'll see that. It's blue, but you'll see BAYC, be all you can be. Whatever it takes, by any means that you need to do it. Y'all probably was going to, y'all thought I was going to say by any means necessary, but I didn't say that. By any means that you see fit, that you need to get it done. And you know what? Start the day. Doesn't matter when you start, just get started, like now. So I'm going to give you there's a lot, but I'm going to give you the difference between an accidental growth mindset and an intentional growth mindset. Okay? Accidental will plan to start. They plan it. Accidental growth mindset, you people plan to start. Do you ever get started? I'm gonna let you answer that one. Intentional growth mindset starts right then and there. No hesitation. You know what? I'm going to do this and I'm going to get started today. No holds barred. 100. Accidental growth mindset, they wait for growth to happen. What you waiting on? It ain't gonna fall in your lap. You think it's gonna knock on your door? Hey, my name is Growth. I'm here to help you elevate to your next level. Would you like to get a new job? Do you want an increase in pay? You want some more vacation so you can spend quality time with your family? You want to be in the air all the time? Would you like to be on the beach? Growth ain't knocking on nobody's door. Nope. Intentional growth mindset will take the responsibility to grow. Intentional growth mindset will take the responsibility to grow. And their response is, what do I do? How do I get started? And what's the investment? Because nothing is free. What's the investment? That's an intentional growth mindset. They just want to know, tell me what I need to do, and I'm going to go out there and do it. I'm just showing y'all, expressing some differences, okay? Accidental growth is they start, they quit early. They start, they quit early. They start, they quit early. Why is you quitting? What you quitting for? Stop starting and quitting. Because every time you do that, you want to reset. Every time you start something and you give up and you quit on yourself, you are on a reset. That means that you on day one all over again. That's what that means. The intentional mindset says, I'm going to stick with it. I don't care how long it takes. I'm here to see this through. Preservation, commitment, consistency, determination is what get them there. And the thing about it is, you have two types of people. You have people that will watch some stuff. I'm going to just sit back and watch and see what happens. And then you have another group of people who make stuff happen. They go out and do it. And here's the thing. The people that's over here watching the people that's making it happen, they're growing. The people that's watching, you still in the same place. You didn't move. You still making the same dollars. You still doing the same thing you were doing last year, 2 years, a month ago. In the meantime, the person over here that's growing, you watching them. Instead of watching them, you need to connect with them and ask them, hey, what are you doing? I want to know what you're doing so I can grow. That's all you got to do is just ask them, and they will share that information with you. Once again, they may share it for free, or you may have to pay. It depends on how high and how much they have excelled to their next level. Because they have put in the time, they have put in the sweat equity, and they have made the investment to get to the level of where they are. They baby stepped it. Everything you got to baby step some stuff. It ain't going to happen overnight. It is a journey. It is a process. But you got to be laser focused. Next, accidental growth mindset people think like victims. They think like victims. Oh, that didn't happen for me because of whatever. It didn't happen because of this. That's how they think. They played a victim card. It didn't happen. And not one time did they realize it didn't happen because of them. It did not happen because of them. They shifted on somebody else, which makes them look like the victim. Accidental growth mindset. An intentional growth mindset is going to think like a learner. What else you got? Bring it on. I'm ready. I finished this. What's next? I did this. What's next? And the thing about it is when they do it, they see results. They did the blueprint to get the results. All right. Next is accidental growth mindset. They play it safe. I'm gonna wait on it. They play it safe. A growth mindset person take risks. Well, if I invest this amount for my personal development, what's the most I can get out of it? What's the most I can get out of it? And that intentional growth mindset person who thinks like that, they already had ink, pen, and paper ready. They ready. They ready to take action to get the results they need to see. I know of people that are looking for a better job because they're at a time in their life where they need to be making more money per hour. What do you do? And if you're watching this broadcast, I'm definitely talking to you. What do you do in order to make more money per hour than what you're already making? Because there's several things you can do. One, you could go out there and get a second job. Burn yourself out. Too tired to spend the money that you're making from 2 jobs. 2, you can try asking your employer for a raise. See how far you get. You might get 50 cents to $2 per hour. 3, you could create your own hourly increase in addition to your job. Those are your 3 options. Okay? Playing it safe. 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 If we're about to wind this up, and I'm about to give y'all some action steps, but I want to read this to you first. And this is from Mr. John C. Maxwell. You don't know who he is? Look him up. If you want to reach your potential and become the person you were created to be, you must do more than experience life and hope that you can learn what you need along the way. Unquote. In other words, go out. I'm going to just sum all, you know what? That sentence right there, I'm going to just sum it up for you. Go out and seize opportunities. Opportunities has been presented to us all around us, but more so now. More so now. And what I mean by that is anytime there's a recession or there's a crisis, there's opportunity. I'm going to say that again. Anytime there's a recession or there is a crisis, there is opportunity. Outside of that, opportunity is always there, but you have to seize it. You have to take control of it. You have to go out and say, you know what? I see opportunity is mine. Got to make stuff happen. Stuff don't happen by chance, and it's certainly not going to take a walk in your lap. Not unless you know somebody, who can get you where you want to go. based on who you know. That's cool. But if not, you got to do it the sweat equity way. It is what it is. You want to seize it. Think outside the box. Take risks as though your life and your future depended on it. That's how bad you should want it. That's how bad you should want it. Listen, I'm just planting seeds. All right, let's talk about application. So here's the application. I mentioned, how many gaps did I say? How many gaps? I mentioned 8 gaps. So hopefully you wrote down those 8 gaps. So out of the 8 gaps, this is application here, y'all. Out of the 8 gaps, which one of these gaps is holding you back? Or is it more than 1 gap? Is it more than 2 gaps? Is it more than 3 gaps? Hopefully it's not 4 gaps. Gaps are traps. I want y'all to remember that. Gaps are traps. We in application time. Number 1, out of the 8 gaps, out of the 8 traps, which one of those gap traps is holding you back from reaching your full potential that you want to achieve in life? I didn't say just for today. I didn't say just for next month. I didn't say for 6 months. And I certainly didn't say for the year. I said for life. Meaning this is a long-term journey. Personal growth is long-term. Get to point A, point B. So which one of the traps, of the gap traps, or 2 or 3, is holding you back, which causing you to neglect your aspirations, your dreams, your goals? Okay? I posted something earlier today that knowledge is powerful. You know that old saying, knowledge is powerful. No, it's not. Knowledge is not powerful until it is executed. That's when knowledge becomes powerful. When it is executed. You take what you know, you take what you learn, you put action to it. That's when it becomes very powerful. Outside of that, you just got some knowledge that's sitting there. What are you going to do with it? How are you going to use it? Where are you going to use it at? Where are you going to apply it? What's your steps? What's your blueprint? Did you write it down? I don't know. It is what it is. So this is what I want y'all to do. Think about this. Out of all the things you want to do to get to where you want to get to, it's going to involve personal growth. Ask yourself, why have you put it on the back burner? Why have you put yourself on the back burner? Because the only one that is affecting is you. Ask yourself, why did I put myself on the back burner? Who have I been putting first instead of putting me first and my personal goals and my aspirations and my dreams? I can tell you this, we're all guilty of it, because this is why we put us on the back burner. We put us on the back burner to take care of other people. And that's good. There's nothing wrong with that. We put ourselves on back burner to see our children be successful, to see our children make it through college, if college is for them, but college ain't for everybody. We put ourselves on the back burner to pay for our children to go to VOTEC school. So in 6 months to a year, they will have a job, because it is a trade skill. Trade skill, either they're going to get a job in a trade or they're going to create a business. We put ourselves on the back burner for our parents, because our parents have raised us. They have done everything they could. Now the shoe is on the other foot. It's time for us to take care of our parents in their elderly age. We put ourselves on the back burner to care for others that's not even related to us, to help people that's not related to us. But because we have a heart, we put them first. And through all of that, when are you going to put yourself first and take care of you? And say, you know what? It's time for me to start living. My kids are grown. They got their own place. My kids are in college. My kids moved to another state. Unfortunately, and I have to go there, unfortunately, some of us don't have our parents anymore. But for those of you that do, treasure them. For those of you that do, treasure your parents, because that would be a reason why you're putting yourself on the back burner. And that's okay, because you're supposed to do that. But there's going to come a time when Big Mama, G Mom, my mom, whatever you name your mom, there's going to come a time when, if life, Creator, has transitioned them, and you have to go through your grief, because we all do, whether it's mommy, daddy, auntie, uncle, brother, sister, I have lost them all. You're going to have to start like looking in yourself and say, okay, I need to take care of me now. How do you start that? Start with looking within yourself for your personal growth. You got stuck for a minute because you were taking care of other things, and you put other people, and you put yourself on the back burner. Now it's time to put you on the front burner. Yep, hold on. Now it's time to put you on the front burner. No more on the back burner, unless you are doing some of those things that I mentioned. That's understandable. But I'm going to share this with you. Even though you're doing those things, you're doing all those things I mentioned as reasons of why you put yourself on the back burner, take a little bit of time out for yourself so that you can have peace of mind while you're going through that. And one way to do that is meditate, pray, talk to the higher being. Whatever your belief is, talk to the higher being, meditate, and keep a journal. Keep a journal is a start. Me and my sisters in the Queens of Empowerment group, we did a whole segment on journaling. Go back and watch it. We give you the blueprint on journaling. Go back and watch it. Some of y'all see me go live. Some of y'all see exactly the moves I'm making. And I'm going to say this to you. While you watching me make moves, I want you to start making moves as well. And just perhaps we can meet each other over the top. I didn't say at the top. I said over the top. Over. So don't just watch people. Don't just watch the doers make moves. Meet the doers at the move so both of y'all can meet over the top. I hope y'all getting that. Next is get a 12, this is all action step, all application. Get a 2022, because 2021 almost over. Get a 2022 calendar. You can go and get this from the dollar store, the 5 and below store. They all got 2022 calendars out right about now. And what I want you to do is every day, this is a start towards personal development. Every day, make a date with yourself. Put it on a calendar. Write it down or type it in on your phone on a calendar. Every day, make a date with yourself. Write something on that calendar, type it in on your phone, that is going to be productive to your life of where you want to go and how you're going to get there and what the blueprint is. This is, you know what? This may seem like complicated stuff, y'all, but it's really not. It's only complicated if you never entertained it. But once you entertain what I'm telling you and you actually apply it, it becomes easy. It becomes very easy. So what I want y'all to do is make a date. I really want y'all to write this down on your calendar. And you'll make an appointment date with yourself. It doesn't have to be an hour. It doesn't have to be 2 hours like me. You ain't got to do that. You could just, if you could spare 10, 15 minutes, make that date with yourself and actually write down what you're doing for yourself towards your personal development. At the end of 12 months, you will have your blueprint. I just gave it to y'all. At the end of 12 months, if you're consistently doing this 7 days a week in the 12-month calendar, and you're making this date and you make an appointment with yourself, and you're doing things that has nothing to do with nobody but you, because you are on a personal development journey. Trust me when I tell you this. At the end of 12 months, you are no longer, if you do this like you're supposed to, you will not be the same person that you was last year. You won't be. Not on the personal development level. And there's different levels of personal development. I guarantee you, if you do this, if you do it, I know it worked because I did it. And some people that's on here did it. Trina did it. Apostle April did it. And I'm going to even say Sister Atia did it. Do it for 12 months, starting January 1st, 2022, and it ends December 31st, 2022. I promise you, you will have your blueprint on your personal development, which is your start. And the thing is, you really could start it today. So you will have like 1 year and 4 months. You'll have 14 months. If you do this today and not wait, you'll have 1 year and 14 months. So if you don't have the 2022 calendar, start with your phone. You got a calendar in your phone. Everybody do. If you got a smartphone, an iPhone, or an Android phone, everybody has a calendar right here. Start today. Do it now. Put in the time. Put in the sweat equity. Even if you only have 5-10 minutes, put the time in, y'all. You should want better for yourself so that you can leave something for your children. You should want better for yourself so your children can have someone to look up to and mentor. Be your children's example. Be your relatives' example. Be somebody in the neighborhood example. But most importantly, do it for yourself, if not for nobody else. So that's my time, everybody. Let me, I definitely went over. That's my time. So Radio Land, I thank you for tuning in with me. If you want to catch this on a replay, this segment, not the music, this segment is going to be uploaded to the Sador YouTube channel. Everybody else that's tuned in with me on Facebook, let me do what I do best. I want to take the time out to thank Apostle April, Trina, and Atia, and Jasmine. Thank you for tuning in the broadcast with me. Everybody else, if you catch this on a replay and you see this, just type in replay. If you're going to do the application, when we come back, I forgot something. Oh yeah, when we come back next Tuesday, I'm going to tell you what next Tuesday is going to be about. Next Tuesday, I'm going to cover the law of awareness. Have ink, pen, and paper ready. Next Tuesday, I'm going to cover the law of awareness. Have ink, pen, and paper ready. The next thing I want to give y'all is 2 events that is coming up. A 5-day affirmations challenge that is going to be happening September the 12th to September 16th. So if you are doing the application that I gave you today, and next Tuesday when we come back and you're doing the application for the law of awareness, I want you to register, and it's going to be free, no cost. I want you to register for the affirmations challenge, because there's a big thing behind that, and it's definitely going to benefit you. Next, I want to talk about real quick, for any massage therapists or nurses, today is the last day. I repeat, today is the last day to take the post-op surgical care providers course, because today is the last day of the summer special. If you're going to register for the summer special, you need to get it done today. Whether you are registered for the post-op blended or the post-op masters, you want to go to www.pmtischool.com. I repeat that slow, www.pmtischool.com, one word. If you go to bit.ly/post-op class, go to that website and you're going to get the information you need for the course. bit.ly/post-op class. Okay, that's my time, everybody. I enjoyed myself today as always. And thank you, Mr. Mark 5 Sador, the CEO of the Sador radio station. Thank you for allowing me to have my show on your station. Take care, everybody, and I will see y'all on my next live stream, my next post, but definitely I will see you here next Tuesday at 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. And I think I'm gonna just go straight into it because I went overtime, didn't mean to, but I played the first half of music for Radio Land, but it is what it is. Take care, everybody. I enjoyed you, and I will see y'all on my next live stream. Bye-bye. Radio Land, don't go nowhere. I want to play some music for you, okay? Just let me take care of this first.